What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our next YouTube video.
Right, because it's not a podcast yet. Yeah. What's up, everybody? We're back with this week's episode of the Connect Video Cast right now. We're trying to get it set up on podcast. So as for now, it's just a video on YouTube. But what we wanted to make the video for this week, obviously, to hold ourselves accountable for the goals that we set. I'll let you start off, Carlos. How'd your week go with your goals?
My week went well. It was definitely some sort of an adjustment period, almost like I guess you'd say a learning curve. Getting into the routine and establishing my daily non-negotiables. But it went well. I want to say I met most of my quotas. Definitely slacked a couple of times and felt the laziness catching up, but I got through it. And I feel it's definitely set the tone for the next week. So
you hit the gym every day?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I hit the gym a couple of days with you. That was good. And we hit the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. And then you went with me to the home inspection and you were out there door knocking. It was like 90 degrees. So we got a bunch of no's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the lady? She told you like go away.
Just leave. That she's an original owner and she's not gonna sell. So
that's one of the things that we're up against in real estate is the rejection side of it is always gonna be there, and being able to overcome the rejection, right? And that's where the wins happen. And to those of you listening out there, like, we're just real estate agents trying to do our job. We're not trying to bug you or steal your house from you. We're actually trying to help you out. And if you're in a situation and you have someone knock on your door, maybe give them a shot, talk to them, refer them a friend. So that's really all we're trying to do. We did weigh ourselves in today, so we'll maybe mix in that video of the weigh-ins.
okay, this is more like it.
$234.8.
That's accurate.
Still on the nose.
I think it's accurate.
170 on the dot. $202? No way I weigh 202.
What, it's too little? Too much?
Too much. I weighed in at 202. I didn't believe it.
I weighed in at 233, 234.
You think you're down from last week?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. I weighed in at 243 last week.
So you're down 10 pounds in a week.
Honestly, on him, it's been showing.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
It's just your face just changes, your body's changing like real quick. Yeah. But I think that's part of like being 19, right? Your body can go from looking one way to another in a really short amount of time.
Yeah. Had all that testosterone in you, ready to be used. But yeah, look how slim he looks. Even on video, he's like a different person sitting next to me.
Yeah. I was in at 170.
170 on the dot.
Yeah. 170 is a little much for me. I'm comfortable right around 160.
So you got 10 pounds.
Yeah, I could do 10.
So yeah, I've realized my 10-pound goal is now a 15-pound goal. Not exactly where I thought I was. I thought I was at 195. So yeah, a little bit more effort I think it's gonna take.
Would you bulk back up?
No.
Or would you stay 165?
Yeah, I like feeling light, you know.
Agile?
Yeah, light, agile, like running up those stairs. I haven't played basketball in a long time, but I feel like just being light and shifty kind of is where I like being. I've never been like a big bulky dude or anything. Like just, you know, slim but cut.
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal. Yeah.
And maybe I have to like cut down on the heavy weights and we'll go for max reps like Carlos over here. I don't know. I feel good at this weight though. That's why I said I don't feel 200, and usually when I'm 200, I feel it. So definitely more muscle mass. I don't know. Played hockey last night and I felt really good. But I think losing 15 pounds, I'll feel perfect. Going into this week, I canceled the escrow today. A lot of times in this business, it's not all about wins. Sometimes we have to take a step back for our clients. We did the home inspection last week, the one that Carlos knocked the doors, and we found that the house needed a lot more maintenance and updates than what we had thought going into it. And my clients are not really handy. They're not trying to get involved in a project or a flip or anything like that. So we had the conversation, we had the full inspection in front of us, and we were able to make a more educated decision for what they're trying to accomplish, right? And sometimes that's okay. You know, you get into escrow, you realize it's not the house for you. That's why we have these steps and contingencies set in place, so you have the ability to back out and your money's protected. And our job as agents, this is one thing I wanted to cover, is like, that's one thing that we have to do, right? We're not all in it just to sell them a house, right? We could have, you know, walked them through it, and then at the end of the day, they've been miserable, stuck in the house that they needed to fix everything at. And I think knowing them, knowing their goals, and knowing that this is the first house they're getting into, I didn't want to set them up in that situation. So we had to have that talk and, you know, clarify that it's fine, it's good to cancel, right? This is not the house for you guys. We'll find one that is, right? So that's my start to the week. Hope to get out there Wednesday and run the stairs if anybody wants to join us, and I'll be, you know, on my weight loss journey, I guess. You guys have anything else set up? You know, any goals you want to change that you had set for yourself last week, or way you're gonna go about this next week for success?
I wouldn't say change any goals per se, just kind of double down and make sure that I'm hitting all my daily goals and not allowing like the laziness to catch up with me, like I said. And I think maybe my time management could be a little better. Maybe I need to start door knocking in the mornings, doing the calls later in the afternoons. Because I feel as though once I leave like the office, like I'm just ready to go home rather than go and door knock. But if I wake up early in the morning and I'm ready to get out there.
You're energized,
yeah,
ready to go. Yeah, I think it's all gonna be a learning curve, right? You're gonna do some things at work. You might go try to door knock right now and you get no answers because no one's home, right? Everybody's at work, right? So those are all things that you have to try out first before you know if they work out or not, and then we can adjust, you know, the goals that you have, you know, week by week. Javi?
I feel like my week last week was similar to yours in that showed clients a couple properties. They were indecisive, and they weren't sure if they wanted to move forward with putting offers in. And at the end of the day, they decided not to and to keep looking, and it's probably for the best, because, you know, you don't want somebody to have that kind of regret.
Buyer remorse.
Exactly, buyer remorse, and sometimes that if they end up in a situation where they have that remorse or that regret, that feeling kind of gets projected onto you as the agent.
Yeah, like you made me do this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, you never want to be in that situation for these people, and you want to make sure that they know that you're not pressuring somebody into a home, into a property. You're not selling them, but instead you're guiding them, you know, and just keeping their best interests in mind the entire time. So last week, you know, couple, you know, properties that could have ended up in offers and escrows, but they didn't. So this week, you know, they're taking a look at a couple more, and, you know, hopefully those are the right ones for them.
Yeah, and I think the importance of that is, like, we're in this business for the long run, right? That's how we build a great referral-based business, is by doing it right by our clients, right? If you just are in this business to sell a house and then never talk to people again, like, that's gonna cut your business off right there with them. And I like to preach here at Connect that our relationship starts when we close, not you know, that's not when it ends, right? So you know, moving forward into those deals, like, you're gonna have more trust with your clients and a better relationship overall. This week, I think we're gonna keep hitting it strong, hoping that the rates keep dropping. We have Bloomfield still for sale, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That one is listed at $775. We have no offers on that one, and I feel like going back to what you're saying, right now buyers that are out, they have the ability to be more picky in like what direction they want to go, because the price points and affordability level are just not matching up, right? So people are definitely out there looking to buy, but they're very picky on what they want to buy because they're spending the top dollar to get this, right? So being able to match that up is very important.
Yeah.
Well, I think going into next week, hopefully I'm down some pounds. Carlos is already down 10 pounds.
Nice.
He
Yeah.
has a big lead on us.
Yeah.
And I know my other goal is like, I want to hit 100K in the next 120 days. We're 110 days left. I will update you guys on my commissions. I haven't got that yet from the close on the house in Blackhawk. That's in Oakland area. But that one should be good. And then I close Oceanfront Walk this week with Carl. That's gonna be a beautiful house. Let's get some escrows.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna hit the streets. We're gonna hit the phones. We're gonna be calling you. Answer the door if Carlos is knocking, and then remember to subscribe. Tune in next time. Hopefully, we're down a little bit more weight.
And have some podcast mics.
Have some mics. Yeah. Till next week.
Let's stay connected.
Stay connected. Got easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.